Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you may see, my elo dropped like it's going out of style, ladies and gentlemen. Go Battle Day was not good for me. Most of my sets were freaking negative, and we dropped from 2486 all the way down to 2123. I think what was our lowest. I couldn't believe it, and then we just yo-yoed up and down, up and down, up and down. It was crazy, man. It was freaking crazy. But this team saved my butt, ladies and gentlemen. So after I was struggling, I tried out so many teams, and this is the team right here. This is the team, believe it or not, even against hard counters on lead and different leads that I faced, and like even against electrics and all things, a bow and everything, I did like a 12 win streak, or was it 12? I have to double check my logs, but I went on a win streak after that. Of course, I dropped lots of elo, but I played against really good players. This person has a really good player, really good teams and everything. And we did really well, and we climbed back to 2400, I believe. By the end of it, this was my first set with this team, ladies and gentlemen. I did cut in one match from a different elo range because it was a very similar team, so I wanted to showcase one team that you wouldn't see unless I cut it back. So I took out one of the boring matches that you already seen because I faced the same team 2 times during this first set with another team. So I actually used a different set from the team, if that makes sense. But this first set was literally a 5-0 when I ever tried this team, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to showcase it, and after that I did a 3-2, a 4-1, and another 5-0. That's what I did with this team so far, I believe. And ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, is this team good or what? I'm so excited that I use this team. Okay, so on lead, we actually have Jellicent. And then safe swap, we have Pelipper, but you will see how I play this. I never swap out into Pelipper, maybe like once. And then last but not least, in the back, we have this spider. Araquanid. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I built this Araquanid. I'm so excited for this Pokemon because I couldn't find a team to fit it into it. Finally, I really love this team. And I almost believe that somebody recommended me this team on Twitter. Maybe they commented on my thing. I think somebody did recommend this team, and then I just saved it, right? I can't remember who it was, but thank you so much if it was you who is watching right now. Please leave a comment. But you might have recommended this team to me. I run it, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, so this first match was absolutely nuts. I don't know if you guys saw all the way through, but hope you paid attention. It was absolutely freaking nuts. Now, okay, so let's talk about, again, the team. So right there, when you face a Swampert, I start just throwing straight up Shadow Balls because it seems like people start to realize that everybody just baits with the Jellicent. So I stopped baiting. And unless I face the Jellicent, I'm just boom shakalaka, and I be landing all the Shadow Balls, and we got a free move. This is absolutely nuts, boy. And if we tank, of course, the Earthquake, at this point we can just farm it all the way down. Now we loaded on energy. Registeel comes in, which is Registeel is a problem for this team, and all the Pokemons that can do electric damage. And that is why I wanted to bring this in, because against Registeel, what we need to do is we bait here, so we lower its attack in case we have to tank a move on our spider. But my goal is I'm going to shield here. We either go completely shieldless, which we are after this, and he is too. If he's going completely shieldless, that's totally fine, because the thing is, he's gonna have to throw to get rid of my Jellicent, which means it gives me an opportunity to come in with my Pelipper after this and able to get rid of it before he's able to get rid of me on the Pelipper. That makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna come in with Pelipper. He swaps out instantly, and it's a freaking Poliwrath. So we got lucky, or what, boy? Because now all we need to do is leave this matchup with a double Battle Ball, and this is an easy win. And luckily it seems like this is a power-up punch, dynamic punch Poliwrath. That's what it seems like, because all he can do and hit us with is dynamic punch, because it seems like he's power-up double fighter. I mean, double fighting move. I never seen this before. This is new to me. It's a new spice, but I mean, it does work because you do have the bait move and then a dynamic punch. So this guy must have faced tons and tons of Mud Boys and tons of double steals is what I'm thinking, and he got bored of it, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna get on this. So now this is perfect, because now we are debuffed as much as we can. It doesn't really matter what happens here, because we should be able to win this. We have, dude, it's super annoying because it spams moves so quick. Now we swap out and we're just gonna throw a Weather Ball, and this is a winner chicken dinner. And ladies and gentlemen, one very important point with this team, you do need Z90X. Without Z90X, I do not recommend this team. The reason why, you need to practice and you need to out-tap your opponent, because energy management is everything with this team, especially against double steel and electric types. So right here what I do is I always bait like this because they always shield. And I always win CMP tie because on purpose I do have a 15 attack Jellicent. So I always win every single CMP, so I always win every single time this matchup, Jellicent versus Jellicent. The only time I lost the matchup when they snuck in 2 moves that they shouldn't have. Honestly, that shouldn't come through. Like right here, 2 moves came through at once and I was like, what just happened? And my Jellicent went down and that was pretty nuts. I couldn't believe it. Now Lucario comes in, we're gonna throw a Shadow Ball because either this Lucario will be out or he loses all his shields. So there's no point baiting here. Boom! And his shields. Now all his shields are gone. And at this point, I know for a fact that I do not need my Jellicent anymore. And this is even better for me. And he just quit!
It's because we call that bait, boy!
Man, I can't believe that he just quit like that. Oh boy, that guy was like, and just left the stadium. Woo boy! Oh, and this is the team you guys have to see. So this team is Zionic, Toad Tactical, and so many people used it, and they said this team is epic and they climb so much. Well, we're shutting it down, boy! So, right off the bat, we swap in. We just gotta farm down. We had to shield here because we had to win switch, because we do know he has a Ludicolo in the back. So now from here, we're gonna farm down, and we're not gonna be able to get, unfortunately, to a Hurricane on a Ludicolo, so we're gonna have to throw just a Weather Ball. But he doesn't come in with Ludicolo, or at least not yet. Well, I guess it's better for him because he would have got to a Hurricane probably. So now we throw a Weather Ball, which is absolutely amazing for us. And oh boy. And now we just come back in with Jellicent. He comes in with Ludicolo. Okay, now it makes sense. This is why he did that. It makes perfect sense why he did what he did. But now this is totally fine with us because we just nerf it. And then now we come in with our and then now all we need to do is just basically throw 1 to even double debuff it, and after this just 1 shield and we can farm it all the way down, so we come out of this with tons of energy. We definitely shouldn't this because this hits heavy, boy. Boom! Leaf Storm! Leaf Storm actually hits really heavy. Even though it was double debuff, we still had to shield that. And now, luckily because of the Razor Leaf, he generates energy super slow. It's almost like Araquanid. And then now becoming mobile comes in, and look at how much damage you will do to the mobile with the freaking Bubble Beam. Yeah, boy! We have another one! We have another one! Open your mouth, mobile! Come on, come on, come on! Woo, boy, and this is fine. It's not even gonna KO us at this point, whatever it throws, because he's so debuffed. What was that, an Iron Head? Hit me again. I can take another one. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back! Man, these trainers, then disrespect. How many trainers so far quit on us? 3? 3? Was it 3? Did I count right? Anyways, so now this guy stops out into a Stunfisk, dude. Oh man, I haven't seen. Have you guys seen? Well, actually, I did face a few Stunfisk, especially when I run team that was super big to Stunfisk, so I was pretty pissed about that. But straight up, we're just gonna throw a Shadow Ball, and then right here, we're just gonna shield this Earthquake because the Earthquake does hit us pretty well. So yep, beautiful. And then now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go straight up Bubble Beams here, because 2 things, and after that we can easily tank an Earthquake and a Rock Slide, and this will do so much damage. He shields, so even better. We're gonna get to another one before he gets to an Earthquake, so he will be so debuffed at this point that the Earthquake just going, tickle! Tickle, boy! Throw it, come on. I'm not gonna use the shield, just throw it, throw it. Yeah! That feels good. So anyways, this is perfect for us. We can tank this Rock Slide easy peasy, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I hope you guys had a great Go Battle day, and I hope you guys saw, but Rise the Occasion won the Milwaukee, regionals, and huge congratulations, and I cannot wait to see him in London. Great match, and lots of people had an amazing matchup. Man, it was a great weekend for Pokemon Go. Of course, there was some drama as usual, but you know, what you gonna do, boy? Everybody is different, every person is different, so all you can do is watch, enjoy, play, call out people, hold them accountable, and eventually everything will fix itself. Anyways, so this is perfect for us. The thing is that is absolutely shutting down that Swampert. Like, absolutely. That Swampert cannot do anything, dude. Anything at all. Throw me, Swampert, that's your best move. That's all you got. And then now we especially going to throw this on it, which is going to be even more nerfed. Well, it wasn't nerfed here, but now it's absolutely nerfed. And it can do anything. It can hit us with anything. Even if he has Earthquake or Sludge, dude. Nothing. Earthquake, what was that? Earthquake? Sorry, I didn't feel anything. But anyways, so now this is perfectly fine because we're just gonna throw the Araquanid Bubble Beam. And now that is gone, and this is a winner, chicken dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, how did you like the team? A few things. So we went a 5-0 in this first set, and then right after that, I think the following set, because I did a 4-1 after that, and then a 3-2, and I got a shiny Mewtwo as a reward from Go Battle League. So guys, the team is so much fun to play. It's very easy to play. All you have to do is basically give your shields for either a Pelipper, but mainly for Jellicent, because Jellicent is just so good in this meta, and then the rest will play out it itself. Just know that the Spider is only there like Armor, Mewtwo, and Heavy Damage to take damage. That's it. That's it. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed this team.